I'm Michael Kostroff. 29, 1776, George Washington appointed Major General Israel Putnam to be in charge of the New York troops. His main job, protect the city and its waterways. Now, you know, if you've ever lived in New York, you know New York's a tough town. But Putnam wasn't the type to be easily intimidated. In fact, he was legendary. He was known for his reckless courage and his fighting spirit. Songs written about him, and odes and folk tales that were passed around. Like, for example, once he was captured by the Caughnawaga Indians, which, you know, happens. And he was barely saved from being roasted alive by two things. One, the unexpected arrival of a French soldier, and two, a thunderstorm that came from nowhere and put out the fire so they couldn't roast him. True story. Putnam was also one of the main guys at the Battle of Bunker Hill. He might have been the guy who said, "Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes." They might, because there was a big debate throughout history about who actually said, "Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes." Could have been anybody. I guess it was hard to notate things like that while you're running around, you know, rolling through foxholes and dragging cannons and things like that. But, or maybe it was just one of those expressions everybody said back then. Hey, don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. Who knows? Now, not everything about Putnam was favorable. His ancestors were among the people who burned their neighbors to death during the Salem witch trials, but, you know, nobody's perfect. Besides, how many people do you know who have had a county named after them? I know one guy, Putnam County, New York. It's in the Hudson Valley, and, by the way, it's one of the most affluent communities in America, according to the 2000 census. I don't live there. What am I gonna do? There was even a poem written about Putnam, creatively titled General Putnam, and I'm going to read you an excerpt of this glorious ode right now. Hark! From the heaving of yon burial sods, where sleep our country's champions, comes a demanding for thy name its just reward. Too long withheld of history, it demands that lingering truth should light her lettered scroll, and summons tardy man to set thy fame and sculpt marble, that recording stars may read it clearly, their silver thrones, and lisping children from its tablet learn what patriot virtue means. General Israel Putnam, hero, legend, soldier. Still, I'm not sure he could have made it as a New York cab driver. Rush hour traffic? That's a battle. Until tomorrow, this is Michael Kostroff, signing off for Cabrillo Music Theatre.